Hey, Coach, what kind of conversations are you having these days with Alex Bregman, and how do they differ, if at all, from when he first got here?
You know, Steve, when you get to coach at a place like LSU, occasionally you get these really special kids that come through your life, and he's one of them. You know, every day I thank the Lord that I had the opportunity to have Alex Bregman in our program. Very easily could have signed professionally out of high school. Nobody would have even blamed him. He probably could have got $1 million signing bonus. If not for that injury coming out of high school, he would have gone in the first round. We would have never seen him, okay? But he decided to come to school, and I'm sure he's glad that he did. He's had an amazing experience here because he's had an amazing career. But he has been a kid that he may be gone in a year, but you'll never forget him because it's not just his ability as a player, it's the way he carries himself all the time. He's the first guy at the field, the last guy to leave. He works harder than anybody. He cares more about the team than anybody else does, and yet he's the guy that's going to be the highly touted draft choice and all that stuff. But he's got his head on straight. I mean, he knows where he's going, and he wants to make his experience here at LSU the very best. This is the thing, Steve. He's been like that from the time he got here. So I can't even say he's matured that much since he's been here, that he's any different than he was 2 years ago. He was an inordinate freshman. But he had experiences, you know, playing for Team USA even before he came here. He played for Team USA 2 years that he's been here. He's worldly. You know what I'm saying? He's worldly. And I don't have any doubt that he's going to have a remarkable year this year. You know, everybody points to Bregman's sophomore year and says, well, it wasn't as good as his freshman year. Well, you know, when his freshman year, he didn't come through every time, but he had a guy named Katz and a guy named Rhymes hitting behind him, okay? You just don't remember when he didn't come through because those guys picked him up every time he didn't. Last year, we had new players there that it took time, okay? But this is the thing, okay? He had the worst slump of his life. I don't remember what he went, Bill, 4 for 50 or something like that, right? I mean, it just ate him up. He never took the bat out to shortstop with him. He played during that stretch when he struggled with the bat, he played better shortstop than I've ever seen him play. Now, how many kids do that? Most of them go out there and they trip over their lip, they're pouting so much, and they're not ready to play. He went out there and helped us win games with his defense. He sprinted on the field, he sprinted off the field every inning, and when he was in the dugout, he was cheering on his teammates. So what I'm saying to you is this. You know, there's a saying in sports that, you know, adversity doesn't build character, it reveals character. Well, what it revealed to me about Alex Bregman is that he's no front runner. He's going to give you everything he's got all the time. Whether he's doing well or not, he's not going to change. And my respect for that young man grew during the time that he struggled. And that's why I think he's going to be such a success this year and why he's going to be a success as he goes on beyond here. And I told him, you know, going through this, what he went through last year, is actually going to help you down the road because you're going to have times in professional baseball where you're not going to get 2 hits every game. And the fact that you've had some of this adversity that you've had to deal with will help you down the road. He's a wonderful, wonderful young man.